I want to talk to you about the Big Papa 4-point press conference formula. You saw it on display most recently as they were getting out in front of the Francis Scott Key Bridge disaster there in Baltimore. But if you look back, you can recognize it from other times when this Big Papa 4-point press conference formula has been employed. Now, no, I don't really buy the official narrative that it was just an accident, but hey, I'm willing to be proven wrong. I really hope that it's just a matter of a combination of an accident and bumbling incompetence on the part of the shipping company, the harbor authorities, and of course, our stellar transportation department. But we'll see. But I am tired of the Big Papa 4-point press conference formula. So I'm going to talk about it so that you can recognize it next time it comes around, because I think there's a good chance that it will, since it's a chaotic election year. Number one, you have to praise all levels of government. Start off with the first responders, then work your way up to local law enforcement and state officials, federal officials, and don't forget the three-letter agencies, because all of these people are amazing. They're heroic. They're brave. Frankly, you and I don't really deserve to be living on the planet at the same time as these remarkable individuals. Number two, you have to express empathy and concern for those that have experienced loss. Now, it helps if you're sincere, but if you're not sincere, you don't have to sweat that. You just mouth the same old platitudes. Our thoughts and prayers go out to, that sort of thing. Three, and this is most important, you have to advance shame, advance ridicule anyone that would be skeptical, anyone that would engage in their own critical thinking, because Joe Lunchbucket, you're not allowed to do that. Average Joe, you're not allowed to do that. So you'll hear things like, our initial investigation has determined that what? That you looked at it for 5 minutes, or you hear things like, there'll be plenty of time to answer all these questions, but right now we have to let the investigators do their job, as though asking questions is going to keep an investigator from doing their job. But the point is to advance shame anybody that's going to think for themselves and possibly be critical. And then four, you put a bow on it by painting a beautiful utopian picture of the continuance of the established order of things that is being brought to you by the same government that you just saw fail miserably. And you do all of these four things in the complete absence of any factual information. It's all about emotional platitudes, but it's not about facts. It's about Big Papa giving you comfort. Hey, it worked for Reagan when he Big Papaed us about the Challenger disaster, and he slipped the surly bonds of truth and said that we weren't covering anything up, when actually that's exactly what we were doing. But it worked. He Big Papaed us and everything continued. Or when Papa Bush stood on top of that pile of rubble, 9/11, and said, soon the world will hear from all of us. And he Big Papaed us and he comforted us with the help of the three mainstream media television networks and a little bit of cable, maybe a little bit of PBS, but it worked because he never had to tell us about the hundreds of thousands that would die innocently in Iraq. For what? Didn't have to tell us about the trillions that we would award to the defense contractor industry for the next couple of decades. Didn't have to tell us about the thousands of brave men and women that would come home in body bags or without limbs. And he certainly didn't have to tell us that privacy in America that we had known up to that point, well, that was gone forever. I don't know about you, but I don't need Big Papa to comfort me. That is the Holy Spirit's job. What I do deserve, and what we should demand, is that Big Papa, Uncle Sam, simply look us in the eye and tell us the truth.